Okay, um, okay, a lot has happened in the past few weeks, so this is gonna be, I guess, a longer one, but I don't know, depending on how long I want to talk about it, I guess. Um, for starters, lately over the past few weeks, um, I've been having a lot of dreams about like cats and stuff, like like a lot of. I think the most recent one I had, well, not the most recent, but the one I had a few weeks ago. I was biking. It was like early morning. I'd say like 5 in the morning or something, and there were like a lot of people outside. I think they were all doing like some sort of yard sale thing. I don't know where this location was. It was so pretty. Obviously, the dream amplifying thing where everything looks better. But it was like an amazing dream. It was there was so many people out just talking to each other and like buying stuff at these yard sales, and there was this older lady, and I felt like I like knew her like personally, but the dream just made her up and I'd never seen her before, and she really wanted to give me her kitten because she had cancer, and you know she didn't want to die and just have the cat have no one to take care of. So she's like, "Oh, you look like a nice kid, and let me give you let me give you this cat." And it was really nice. And the whole dream was like almost like a months long span of me just taking care of this cat, and it was great. I took it to this house where there's a lot of people that appear in my dreams. They're like close friends of mine, but I've never even met them in real life. But I still feel connections to them. I kind of raised the cat with these friends of mine, and it grew up, and then it was like a whole lifetime passed when I woke up. It's funny, but the day of that dream, when I woke up, I felt really bad. I had pretty much the worst heart episode I've had in my life. Um, and then I had to call the ambulance. I was, I was obviously throughout my life I've been very suicidal and I wanted to die a lot. But at that moment I realized that I didn't really want to. Maybe it was because of the dream I had before or because I wanted to be alive for my family or something, but I don't really know. Maybe it was just a mix of all of them, but at that moment I realized I guess all the over-exercising and under-eating is finally gone to me and this is it, I'm gonna die. But no, I didn't die. But unfortunately, I got admitted to a hospital for eating disorders. I got put into one of those places where you know, they feed you like the worst food imaginable, and you can't exercise, you can't do shit. They have to watch you eat. Um, you have to hold in your poop or pee for like an hour before you can use the bathroom after eating. They have to watch you go to the bathroom so you don't throw up or anything like that. And yeah, basically it was a pretty rough time, but I think I think it was probably one of the best times I've had a lot of dreams because they had to keep monitoring my heart rate at the hospital. So I got woken up like every like 4 hours. And when you get waken up throughout your sleep, you tend to have vivider dreams when you go back to sleep. So a lot of those dreams were so perfect. I was in like this whole new world of just like wandering fields and talking to people and playing with animals. It was like I said this before, but like it's like it's like like God's like, oh, do you want to know what heaven looks like for a little bit? I'll show you what it looks like, and then you get to see it, and it's just I don't know how your brain can come up with that shit. If real life looks like obviously there are parts of life that look so pretty, but nothing compares to what the dreams look like. But yeah, I was most of the dreams I was either just doing stuff I couldn't do, maybe because my brain knew I couldn't do it, and it was like, oh, I really want to do this. I was biking or running, peacefully listening to music, and I was just like at peace. I don't really know. I mean, I know I say this a lot and talk about these dreams, but I just like talking about them. They're just cool, and I wish people like you know, like Americans are like what they research is so weird. Like, stop, give up on space. Like, we're not gonna explore shit up there. Like, how about we explore more about like our own selves and dreams and stuff? Because why why bother with something so ridiculous like space, or like ocean travel? Like, why haven't we done ocean travel, you know? Like we're still on Earth, we can explore more of the ocean. How about we put money into that, and dream research, and like helping like the healthcare system in America is shit. They don't know anything about eating disorders and mental health or anything, and just it's all just confusing. And but yeah, some of the people there in the hospital, going back to the hospital thing, you know, like the sitters that have to watch you 24/7, were really great people, and they were really fun to talk to. And I think I met some people that I won't forget. So even though the admission was hard and it was like a living hell there sometimes, um, some of the people were so amazing. Like I mean, they helped me through so much, and a lot of them hated the healthcare system too. They hated how they treated eating disorders with the food choices, like why they didn't give people more healthier food, or that it just seems so forced. Like they a lot of them agreed with me with the situation. They understood why it was ridiculous, but they also understood that I needed to gain weight and get out. But you know, anyways, I'm out now. I've been having still tons of very vivid dreams, and I just want anyone watching this, like, to like, who's struggling with an eating disorder, please try to fix it. Like, try to eat more, and try to like fix it as best you can at home before it gets to the point where you get admitted. Because trust me, you do not want to get admitted at all, because you can't move, you know. And now that I'm back at home, I still can't move for months until I gain a certain amount of weight. And you know, they gave me like a certain amount of calories, and I have to, you know, my mom has to cook my meals, and like measure everything for months. And you can't, and it's like, it's kind of weird. You're not normal, you can't move, you can't eat normally for months. And then eventually, like, yeah, I'll get to the point where I have a normal life, and I'm healthier, and maybe I can build some muscle or something, or you know, something like that, and be healthy and there for my family, and not like a weakling that's like 70 pounds or something. As much as I probably will miss how I looked at my lowest weight, like, I still am struggling with that, because I do know I have to gain it, and it's gonna be hard. But please, anyone watching this who's like struggling with eating problems, just try to, if you have other people, reach out and stuff. I know it's stupid. If you have the right people who would understand that sort of thing, and you know, not immediately admit you to a hospital or something, just try to like work through it the best you can at home, so you can slowly heal a slower way, and not just be slammed right into it, being told you can't exercise for months, you can't eat normally for months, you have to eat this certain amount of food or this food, you know. But I don't want to go on about the food, and you know, me all the time. I just want, you know, like, I'm really interested in, like, you know, I'm not really sure. I've been really interested lately in just like other people more than myself, though. Like, it's kind of made me a lot less selfish, I guess. Just this whole realization thing. Like, I gotta stop thinking about myself, and you know, like the whole eating thing, and being hospitalized kind of put the control away. Like, I always liked control and knowing what to, you know, I always liked being in control of everything, and that kind of knocked me out of it. And it was hard, and it was hell, but maybe getting the control knocked out of me is helping me think about other people more. I don't know, I'm thinking about what I want to do for my family more, and you know, some people. I just wish I had like a friend or something like I do in the dreams, or someone close like that, you know. But I don't know, I just feel like a big chunk of my teenage years is just wasted. And, you know, it's my fault. So, I mean, it's not anyone's fault. I blamed a lot of people, but no, it's nobody's fault but mine. I wasted my life. And now I'm paying the price for it. But, hey, I guess there's still some years ahead of me, I hope. And I'm going to try to, hopefully, in a few years, live in a nice little log cabin with a few cats and dogs, or something like that. maybe with like, I don't know, maybe I'll have like, maybe I'll be a good dad in the future and be strong for my kids or something if I ever have any. I don't know if that's gonna happen. That'd be, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to think too far ahead, but yeah. You know, again, I don't know why I'm saying this or uploading this to YouTube or whatever, but hey, who cares, right? You know, it's, I don't know, but yeah. I guess I'm gonna be watching a shit ton of movies to pass the time. Yeah. I guess that's it. Yeah. Let's see if I can get. Okay, let's see if what this is gonna be first. Oh, it's another fish. Actually, what enchantment book did I get? Ooh, that's not too bad. Alright. Yeah, I guess that's it. Until next time, I might not do another one of these videos, because to be honest, I'm pretty bad at them. I just kind of jumble over my words and repeat the same shit I said in the last video. It's so fucking stupid.